What's up, guys? So, long time no see. It has been quite a while since I last filmed. We've just been kind of busy with a lot of stuff. We've been moving and just a lot of stuff with work. We've both been working a lot, and I just kind of got caught up in all of what we were doing, and hence why it's been so long since we've last seen each other. So today I'm gonna have a different kind of video. My first video was a vlog. Today I'm gonna do something different. As you guys know, I do have one son. He is almost 15 months old. His name is Roman. Right now we are only planning to have one. Kids maybe sometime in the future, but not right now. We're just comfortable with one right now, and whenever we are more established in our careers and such, we are going to maybe possibly think about having another one. So talking about kids, I want to do a different kind of video, top 10 names of what I would have if I had any more children. Names that I probably wouldn't be using for our children just because Josh might not like them, or they're just names that might seem silly and that you just don't really hear of it. But today I have a list for you guys talking about my top 10. So in no specific order, we're just gonna jump right into it and get started. 5 boys, and then I'm gonna do 5 girls. Like I said, they're in no specific order. We're just gonna do it the way we do it, and that's how it is. Let's go. All right. So my first name I have for a boy is Kieran. Now I like the name Kieran. I don't exactly know where I got it. I just kind of heard it one day, and it means small dark one. That's the meaning of Kieran, in case you guys were wondering. I only looked up the meaning, but if you guys want to know the origin of the names or anything like that, you can always just do a quick Google search and you can find it. But I like the name Kieran for a boy. I just think it kind of reminds me like vampire-esque. I mean, not that like I would want my child to be like a vampire. It just kind of reminds me of like a dark, kind of mysterious, but like cool, artsy kind of name. And the next one I have, Apollo, and it means manly. Now we all know that Apollo is the god of day and night, as well as many other things. Apollo's name just always kind of struck out to me, and I'm always like very interested in just kind of things like that. So I really liked it. Now this name is kind of hipster. It's kind of coming more popular. Finley. And Finley means a fine-haired warrior. I like the name Finley because it just seems like that great, funny guy that just seems like got a great personality, is very friendly with other people, you know, is very in tune with history and art. You know, names don't define people, of course, but these are just names that I picture somebody like this would have. Now this name was actually a potential name for Roman. We kind of thought about it at first, but it didn't really kind of stick with us, so it was just kind of put back or whatever. But it is Luca, and it means bringer of light. It slightly reminds me of Harry Potter, and I'd be totally cool with having a child named after like Harry Potter or something. But Luca is an Italian word, obviously, of lux, which means light. But this name I've actually had picked out since like I was in high school. Not that I was planning kids in high school or anything. I've just always had a fascination with different names. So it was really, really hard, honestly, to narrow all of these names into a top 10 because there's so many names that I do like. Is Challen, and Challen means bold, and I really like how I did the letters on this one. I like this name because this one reminds me of just a strong, independent man. He is a great businessman. He's just can imagine him having a wonderful life, a positive attitude and outlook. maybe being a CEO, just a good strong name. My top 5 boys. Now we're gonna get into the girls right now. So we're just gonna start off. If we were to have a girl, this was actually our top pick name. I don't know if we would have chosen this name for sure, but the name is Sierra, and Sierra means mountain in Spanish, but I've heard something else that says that it means something else, but I'm not too sure. I didn't look too much into it, so anyone fact check me on that if you do know. But I think Sierra is just a really pretty name. I do have Spanish on my side, on my dad's side, so it would be nice, even though that my child wouldn't be as much Spanish as, you know, their grandparents or anything. I do still think it is nice to stay with your roots and keep something that you feel that is keeping your heritage alive and your culture and things. I think it's important to know where you came from. I hope if we have a girl, ever, that this is her name. I seriously love this name, and I don't know why, but it's Isla, and Isla means island, and it just sounds like such a beautiful name, such an elegant woman that has just like kind of a bit of a lovely personality. Now, of course, I had to mix it up a little bit and put something a little bit edgy in here. And I know that I'm probably gonna get, of course, you know, you're being so basic, Brianna, come on now. But I still think this is a good name, and that is Harley. And that means Hare's Meadow or Hare's Wood. But I just think Harley is such a cool, to have a girl named Harley. I could just imagine she would definitely probably be a little girl who keeps you on your toes, has just a fiery personality, and I just think it would be really fun. This name is India. Now, I know you guys are probably like, why do you keep picking things that are like places or anything like that? And to be quite honest, I have absolutely no idea. These are just names that stuck out to me, and they sound absolutely beautiful for a girl. I've actually seen a couple people with the name India, and it's just, they've always come across as just striking and so very smart, culturally aware, a cute name for a little girl. And I think this name will probably become on the rise here soon. And last but not least, this is the last girl name. And that is, I picked this name because it sounds kind of like a warrior type girl, and she just seems like the strong, independent type woman, or the strong and independent type of woman that just, she knows what she wants and she goes and fights for it. And that name is Kaya. And I like the name Kaya, it's just very pretty. I actually was tempted to almost put Kiva, and I actually have a friend named Kiva, because I really think it's a beautiful name, but I really think Kaya is nice. I think anyone that has the name Kaya just seems very adventurous and independent and bold as well. Those are my top 10 names that I wish I could use, but I probably won't. Hopefully, maybe if I do ever have kids, maybe I can use a couple of these. I definitely don't want to have 10 kids, so I probably, of course, won't be able to use all of them. Maybe I can, if I do have maybe like 2 more kids or so, I can mix match names, you know, use first names and middle names with some of these and see what comes up. If you liked any of these names, also let me know. And subscribe and like my channel. And tell your friends and family, because why not? Thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you next time, guys. Bye!